Okay, now we're going to work on doing a simple counter with the Arduino. And this will help us do different things with the buttons that we've set up. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to have to get rid of this basic loop. Go to the control panel and pull up this one where you have setup and loop. Now in the setup we want to do declare the variable. So the first thing we're going to do is declare a variable. We're going to call it count. And we're going to start with a value of 0. Then in our loop, we're going to go ahead and do an if then state. So go into the control panel, pull out the if then statement. And what we want to do is we want to monitor the pin where the button is. So let's bring digital pin, should be 2 for you, in there. And then if that button is pressed, then we want to take count and we need to add 1 to it. So we want to do a math operator here. And then we're going to clone this and 1. So you're going to write the variable count, and the value that you're going to write to count is count plus 1. That might make, this is the outcome. So at the top, this is what you're going to end up with, and this is what you're starting with. This is what you're doing. So you're going to take count, add 1, and we're going to call that new number count. All right. Then we need to go ahead and make it so that this will, we have some way of reading this. And we use something called communication. It's called serial communication. Serial just means that it's going one direction in the cable, up or down. It can't go both ways. Parallel would be both ways. So we want to serial print line. And what we need to do is we need to use something here called glue. I'm not going to glue. It has to do with what type of variable you're using. If it's letters or if it's numbers. But we want the glue that will let us glue count in there. So I'm going to clone that. And we'll go ahead and put that in there. So go ahead and upload it to your Arduino. Once you upload it to your Arduino, you're going to go ahead to this serial monitor, click that, and then go ahead and press the button. Whoa, hey, what's going on? That's not a very helpful counter. All right, let's see. We need to change something here. What we need to do is let's go into, put a delay in here. Because basically it's reading the button as being pressed many times a second. So we don't want that. So let's go ahead and put a 200 millisecond delay in there. Go ahead and upload it to the Arduino. Once it's done uploading, go ahead and press the serial monitor. And let's try it again. Works a lot better. Not perfect. If you hold it down, it'll still go, but it seems to work. Okay, now what if I want a counter that repeats? So it goes 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. So it only has 3 different options, 0, 1, or 2. We're going to go ahead and put a function in here that will cause it to reset each time. So let's go to control, and we'll do if. We want to do a test here. And we want if the variable is equal to, so we'll go into our tests, and if the variable is equal to, so if, we're going to clone count, count is equal to, and let's get a number here, let's say 3. Then let's go ahead and set count back to 0. Then we'll print the line. So go ahead and upload that to Arduino. And once that's uploaded, you go ahead, open the serial monitor, and press the button. And you should see that you have a count that toggles between 3 different options: 0, 1, or 2. All right. Now, once you have that, I want you to take a screen clipping of this program and put it in the Word document. I want you to answer the following questions in the Word document as well. Okay, so here are the 3 questions that I want you to answer in your Word document. So you go ahead, type those answers up, and send the Word document to me by email.